Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, I believe everyone can hear me, right? Yeah, because I'm quite worried with my connection today. All right. All right. My name is Wayne Tan. Okay, if you can hear me, yeah, put number 666. Okay. Okay, some people don't know what is the reason of putting the 666, right? Wow. It's a very quick response from all of you guys, and I'm so excited about that. All right. Okay, today I share a very important information, okay, with all of you, whether you are new or you are an old joiner. Today definitely you will learn a lot of things, okay? But first and foremost, that I want to tell all of you here that this Amway business is not a get rich quick scheme, okay? Please remember that this is not a get rich quick scheme. All right, it requires efforts and time to actually to build the business. All right, so this is the first thing that you all need to know. Okay, the second thing is I hope all of you here can actually empty your cup. Okay, please empty your cup. Okay, no matter how many years you join the MBA business, or you are new joiner here, or you are new people here. Okay, whether you are in a corporate ladder or you are in a business or students, please empty your cup. Okay, that's the only way for us to actually to learn more, to improve ourselves. All right, so let me show you, okay, about my slide. Okay, so the host can enable my slide sharing. Yeah, I couldn't share my slide now. All right. Okay, we have to give. Okay, now can already. Okay, so let's take a look. So today the topic will be myth and truth. Okay, why today the topic will be myth and truth? I believe that one of my posts in social media that actually went viral, right? I mean, I was quite surprised. Okay, I just wrote about my feeling because as you all know, I came from a very poor family. Okay, from nothing to today, I have almost everything. That's why I wrote my feeling at the social media, and I couldn't imagine that it can be viral until okay more than 5,400 people sharing that post, and at the same time, it reached okay more than 1 million people in Malaysia, and even now it's viral in Indonesia. All right, so a lot of people, some people might believe it and some people might not believe it. So today the topic will be myth and truth. Okay, I will tell you what is the truth and what is the myth. All right, let me share the first thing that a lot of people actually quite skeptical, and they do not believe that I was a PhD student. Okay, especially when they look at my face. Okay, like selling the pirated DVD guy. Okay, how can this guy become a PhD student? Correct or not? Okay, so the myth number one, was I really a PhD student? Okay, let me show you one thing. Okay, this was my face when I was 24 years old. Okay, at that time I was in University Malaya. Okay, I was researching about the global warming, and my title is actually characterization. Okay, characteristic of superoxide dismutase enzyme of microalgae cholera when subjected to heat stress. Okay, I know it's very long topic. That's why I won't going to explain more about my research topic when I was a PhD. Okay, at that time I was directly under the Academy Science of Malaysia. Okay, and I'm based in University of Malaya. All right, let me show you some of the photo. Okay, so this was my professor. Is quite well known in Malaysia. She's an emeritus professor now. All right, and yeah, I'm the guy on the right. Okay, I'm not sure whether you feel it is same or not. Okay, when I was 24 years old, I was quite slim. Okay, but after 10, 11 years in the MA business, okay, it's getting more and more, okay, like a Dan log, right? Okay, so this was my photo when I taken this photo when I went to Antarctica. Okay, when you look at the guy with the white cap, that was me. Okay, that was me. So why I showed all these things to all of you guys, to actually to let you know that I was really a PhD student. Yeah, as simple as that. Okay, maybe you think that, oh, you're just showing the photo. Okay, I can actually take this photo anywhere that I want. Okay, let me show you one thing. Okay, this is one of the expedition that I went to Antarctica in 2009, and I put on the top there that there is a link that you can jot down, you can press, you can visit on your own to actually to look at my name. Okay, my full name is there. Okay, yeah, that was my expedition to the Antarctica. Yeah, it was a fantastic expedition. And at that time, I met the Amway business. Yeah, at that time, I met the Amway business. Okay, why I actually do the Amway business at the end, I will tell you guys about that. Okay, that is the myth number one. So the myth number two. So a lot of people, they don't believe that I came from a very poor family. I don't know why they have this kind of thinking. Okay, I really don't know why they have this kind of thinking. Okay, I don't look poor now. Okay, or maybe now it's getting fatter, so that's why you guys thought, oh, this guy is impossible, came from a very poor family. Let me show you something. Okay, this is my dad. Yeah, this is the first photo. Okay, I begged my mom to actually try her best to find the photo of my daddy driving the tractor. Okay, so all of you here first time looking at this photo, and even myself, and this is my first time looking at this photo. Okay, and when I look at this photo, yesterday was Father's Day. Yeah, I try to imagine that how much he has sacrificed for all of us. Okay, so my dad was a tractor driver, and then this is my family photo. Okay, why I said that I came from a very poor family? You try to imagine that my dad is a tractor driver, and my mom was a housewife with a single income, and he has to raise 7 people in the family. 7 people. You try to imagine that. Ladies and gentlemen, especially if any youngsters here, nowadays, even 7 siblings in the family are not necessary can give a parents a better life. But last time my dad, a single income, he can raise 7 people in the family. That was a hard time, seriously. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You try to imagine that. You try to imagine with your single income, if you need to raise 7 people in your family. You try to imagine that. And my dad was just a tractor driver at that time. So that was my background. I came from a very poor family. It's not poor, it's very poor family. Okay? So another thing, myth number 3 is Amway a pyramid systems. Okay, a lot of people say they try to relate all the direct selling, okay, to the pyramid system. But one thing that we need to actually ask ourselves, okay, how we actually define what is the pyramid system. Okay, and I'm telling you honestly, actually, I'm not stupid as well. Okay, I'm not going to do something illegal. Okay, when I was a PhD student, okay, it will actually tarnish my reputation. That's why I will research everything. Okay, I will find out what is the real definition of the pyramid systems. Okay, because Amway in the whole wide world for more than 60 years. All right, so it's quite impossible that it is a pyramid system. But at that time, I was still skeptical because I never exposed myself to any direct selling before, and I was quite skeptical. Okay, so I tried to check what is the definition of a pyramid system. So here we go. So how you actually identify a pyramid system? The first thing is very important. Okay, a pyramid scheme. Okay, that company does not or has less products, or they don't emphasize on product at all. Okay, when you feel that the company that don't emphasize on the products, or they don't have a lot of products, okay, then you should be skeptical. All right, because they will be using another way to make money that we call recruitment. Okay, I will tell you more later on. Okay, that's why the first thing you must look at the products of the company. How many products they have? How many years they already in the society? Okay, so for your information, Amway has more than 450 high quality products. I will tell you at the back there, 450 high quality product that you can distribute and you earn from the retail profit. That's why it takes effort and time. This is not a scheme cepat kaya, Okay, a lot of people saying that, wow, Wayne, you are so good now. You can travel with first class. You can travel around the world. Hey, hello, I got put in a lot of effort when I was doing this business, even though it was just part-time, but I did put in a lot of effort. Also, Amway itself is a manufacturer, and for all their key products like supplements, skincare, cosmetic, personal care, home care, home tech, and so on. So Amway has a lot of products, okay? So this is number one, okay? Number two, how you identify the pyramid scheme? Okay, a high entry cost. That means when you need to join the member or you open an account, you have to pay maybe more than 1,000 or more than 2,000, and I even heard more than 10,000. Okay, if the high entry cost, okay, it's a very high percentage that this is a pyramid scheme. Why? Because they make money from headhunting fees. Okay, so in Amway, okay, for you to actually to get the distributorship for the 450 products, all you need to do is just 90 ringgit. And this 90 ringgit, you are not paying to your upline. Okay, you are not paying to your upline, and you are not paying to the Amway as well. Actually, you just need to purchase a business kit to help yourself, okay, to actually to run the business. And the business kit has a catalog, business manual, magazine, and then you can use all the facilities like the e-commerce website, you can use their shop, brand experience center, and even you have 120 ringgit of vouchers. Okay, so another good thing is in Amway, if you think the business is not suitable for you, you can get back the money within 1 year. Yes, you can get back the 90 ringgit. All right, and the best thing is this month we have promotion. If this month you feel that this business might be for you, okay, this month is just 30 ringgit, and at the same time you can get all the things that I mentioned just now. All right, so in Amway it's a super low entry cost, okay, because this is not the way of distributor making the profit, because it's illegal if you make profit from the membership. All right, so this is the point number two. Point number three is a headhunting fees. Okay, this is definitely illegal if you are doing a direct selling company that you can earn when people join the member. Okay, this is illegal. Okay, that's why in Amway, when you're recruiting people, okay, you are not making a single cent. Okay, unless okay, they are start doing the retailing. So this is the legal way to make money. Okay, according to the Federal of Trade and Commission. Okay, this is the legal way. Okay, so in Amway, the upline cannot earn a single cent from recruiting people. All incomes are coming from selling products. Okay, so this is the point number three. So you have to identify this. When you jot down all these points, then you can roughly know which is the pyramid scheme and which is not the pyramid scheme. Okay, the point number four, for pyramid scheme, you need to stock up. You need to stock up. That means when you join the member, okay, you have to purchase a lot of products, or maybe you join member as they were telling you, okay, you join member 6,000 ringgit, and then they will give you products 5,000 ringgit or worth 7,000 ringgit. Okay, this is definitely a pyramid scheme. Okay, any companies that need you to stock up, that's a pyramid scheme. Okay, in Amway, you do not need to stock up, and Amway is not allowing people to stock up. If you try to, you try that, okay? If you really stock up, okay, if the company find out you stock up, they will call you and then they will ask you to verify every single product who are the customers. Okay, so Amway is not allowing people to stock up. All right, so because we have a shop, we have an e-commerce, it's very convenient nowadays for you to get the products. So you no need to purposely to stock up whole things at your home. Okay, if you want to buy a toothpaste, a toothbrush, you just go to the shop, or you can order online and Amway will do the delivery. All right, so no need to stock up in Amway, no need to stock up. Okay, so point number what? Point number 5 is it? So downlines in the pyramid scheme, downline cannot overtake uplines. Okay, what does it mean? It means in pyramid scheme, no matter how hardworking the downlines, okay, forever he cannot earn more than the upline. Okay, so this is what we call another point, okay, for you to identify what is pyramid scheme. But in Amway, actually the downline can overtake the upline if the downline put more effort, okay, compared to the upline. Because in Amway, we have 12 types of income that rewards, okay, based on how many people you help to become a platinum. Okay, for some of you here, if you are confused what is platinum, okay, don't worry. You ask the people who brought you into the webinar today, all right? Because if you want to understand more about the marketing plan, okay, it's better for your friends or your upline to actually explain to you. Today, I'm telling you about the beef and the truth, all right? So in Amway, you can overtake your upline, all right? So if you, all you need to do just help more people, then you can make more money compared to your upline, okay? And honestly, I'm not stupid as well, all right? Because I know this is one of the a value for me to share with a lot of people that this is a fair business. It doesn't mean that you join earlier that you can make more money. No, it depends on who put in the effort, okay, that can make more money. So the last one, okay, for the pyramid scheme, they don't have 100% money back guarantee. Yeah, they don't have it, okay? Most of the companies out there, when you purchase a product or when you join a member, you cannot get back the money. You cannot refund. But in Amway, okay, all the consumer products and even your membership are refundable. Are refundable. All right, are refundable. Refundable. Okay, so it makes us actually has no risk doing the business. You try to imagine that when you try the products, when your customers try the products, when they feel the product is not suitable for them, they can actually return back to the company and get back 100% money. So why 11 years ago when I met the Amway business, I can start the business even though I came from a very poor family? Because I know if the product is not good, I can get back the money. I can get back the money. So I don't worry. I don't need to worry about the risk. If my customer feel the product is not suitable, they can get back the money. So I don't need to worry about the risk. All right. Okay. So these are the 6 points, okay, that you can identify what is pyramid system. So Amway is not a pyramid scheme, okay, because Amway got 100% money back guarantee. You can overtake your upline, no head hunting fees, and so on. All right. So let's take a look. Is Amway market saturated? This question a lot of people asking, right? Is Amway, I heard a lot of people doing Amway. I mean, my auntie, uncle, and even my niece and all of them heard about Amway before. Yeah, you are right. A lot of people heard about Amway before. You are right. But not necessarily everyone joining the business. Just like, for example, a lot of people heard about Oppo handphone, okay? But not necessarily everyone using the Oppo handphone, correct or not? All right, so the best way to determine whether every market is saturated or not is by looking at the statistics, okay? Facts, okay, let's take a look. Okay, this on the left, you can see the population growth of Malaysia from 2010 to 2020. Okay, we talk about 2019 first, okay? Because 2020 hasn't ended yet, okay? From 2010 until 2019. On the right is actually the Amway membership. Okay, let's take a look in the year of 2019. Okay, it's about roughly about in Malaysia, the total population will be 32 million, 32.6 million, around that. Okay, when you look at the distributor in Malaysia, it's about 261,000 in 2019. Okay, so when we take a look, because only 18 years old and above can join a member, below 18 years old cannot join Amway member. Okay, so this 32.6 million population is inclusive of the people below 18 years old. So we cannot directly divide. So let's take a look at this, more accurate. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. For those people, they see 15 years old to 19 years old is about 8.2% of the population, right? We divide by 2. Let's say, for example, half of it is below 18 years old. Half of it is below 18 years old. It will be about 4.1%. So the 4.1% plus the 7.2 plus 7.7 plus 8%, okay, will be 27%. That means in Malaysia, 27% of the people is actually below 18 years old. That means they cannot join the Amway member. So the remaining will be 23 million people that can join Amway member. Okay, that can join Amway member. That means if you compare to the distributor, Amway distributor in 2019, okay, that means around 261,000 people, okay, it's about 1.1% of the whole Malaysia population. All right, wait, I just try to, okay, 1.1. That means 98.9% are not Amway member, Okay, so this is the way that last time my upline explained to me. Okay, when I asked him, it's very normal question actually. Okay, it's not everyone's fault because everyone is heard about Amway. We thought that everyone is an Amway member, right? It's a very common question that we will ask our upline or ask our friends. Okay, but the best way is actually look at the statistics. Okay, so what about the future? Okay, now it's about 1.1%. Okay, 98.9% of the population are waiting for you to sign up. Okay, let's take a look at the future. Okay, this is the, when you look at the projection of the population. In Malaysia, averagely, we grow about 2 million people per year, averagely. So the market will never saturate because every year, the population growth is around 2 million people. Okay, around 2 million people. So you don't need to worry about the saturation because the birth is much higher than the joining member. All right, so no need to worry about that. Look at the statistic. It will give you a clearer, okay, perspective. So another thing, myth number 6, Amway products are expensive. Okay, you heard a lot of people talking about this, right? Hey, honestly, when I started the business, I do feel some of the products are expensive. And it's undeniable that some of the products like supplements and the skincare product is actually higher than a lot of counter brands. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Okay, it's actually higher than the counter brand. But of course, we need to find out what is the or what are the reasons. Okay, the price is actually higher. Okay, let's take a look. Let's put the analogy. Let's put this analogy. iPhone, a lot of people like iPhone, okay? A fanatic of the iPhone, iPhone supporters. I'm not an iPhone supporters, okay? But to my surprise, a lot of people, they actually like iPhone, you know. And it's not cheap. You take a look. For the Pro Max, it's 5,299 ringgit. I print screen this today, and this is today's price. Okay, 5,299. And still a lot of people are buying it, even though it's so expensive. Okay, how many iPhone fans here? Okay, type in the comment. I want to take a look at the iPhone. How many iPhone fans here? Okay, type iPhone. If you are an iPhone fan. Okay, if you are an iPhone fan, wow, walao, you all very rich, huh? Okay, because I also feel iPhone is expensive. Oh, got Samsung. I got Samsung supporter. Oh my goodness, so many iPhone supporters. Okay, so many iPhone supporters. All right. Okay, you're all making me nervous already. Okay, I dare not to say that I'm not the iPhone supporter. I was iPhone supporter. Okay, 5,000 something. When you look at the right, on the right, Xiaomi. Okay, Xiaomi, 899 ringgit. Xiaomi can actually do the things that iPhone do as well. But why? You ask the iPhone fans, why they're still buying iPhone? Why? Because there must be some values over there. It's maybe convenient, it's maybe security, it's maybe for a graphic designer, it's easier to use it. Okay, for the iPhone fans, why you buy iPhone? Why? Okay, fast processor, right? I mean, Samsung supporter. Okay, I saw, yeah, you're using Galaxy A30. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what brands that you are buying now, you buy because it gives you values. Even though iPhone is more expensive, okay, but you see, iPhone is one of the top 3 market share in the world. Okay, and let me take a look. Okay, let us take a look at this statistics. The worldwide market share, even though iPhone is more expensive, Samsung is not cheap as well, it's expensive too, okay? And yet they are dominating the market. So that's why it's very important is the question, what are the values that we can provide to the market? It's not about the price sometimes, even though we know that price is important. But the most important thing is you can provide the long-term sustainable values to the customers. Okay, this is the worldwide market share. You look at Xiaomi is number 4. You take a look. Malaysian are very rich, I tell you. Malaysian. Let's take a look at Malaysia market share. This is Malaysia market share. Xiaomi is number 6. Okay, oh my goodness. Malaysian are so rich. Okay, a lot of people say no money, but yet a lot of people buying Huawei, Samsung, and Apple. You see, Huawei, Samsung, and Apple, they actually distribute quite evenly in Malaysia, 20% in Malaysia. They actually occupy more than 60% of the market share for the Huawei, Samsung, and Apple. They are not cheap. Why? Because of the values. For Huawei, what values they can provide is maybe the camera. For Samsung, what values they can provide? I'm not sure. Okay, because of Steve Jobs, import tax. Okay. You guys are so creative. 3 biji camera head. Okay, whatever it is, you buy because of the values, right? It's not because it's cheaper. But of course, okay, let's take a look next. So what are the values that Amway products, the Amway product provide? Okay, like the Nutrilite, our supplements. Okay, you might be thinking that is higher price, compared to the counter. But if you compare to the other direct selling company, we are not necessarily the most expensive. There are much more direct selling brands. They are more expensive than us. Okay, but we, okay, are more expensive than the market, than the counter brand is because we have our own certified organic farm. Okay, and then we are and yet we still number one dietary supplements in the world. And we have a very long history since 1934 until now. It's already more than 80 years. Okay. And then for artistry, okay, why it's actually slightly expensive than the counter brand? Because artistry is actually under the category of the premium brand. So if you compare Apple to Apple, that means you compare premium and the premium brand, actually we are the cheapest one. Okay, you try to compare. Don't trust me. You try to compare on your own. All right, you try to compare the premium and the premium one. Okay, you will find out we are actually the cheapest. And let me tell you honestly, for our basic products, okay, the cleanser, toner, moisturizer for the hydrating, okay, this set, the basic set, is actually cheaper than most of the counter brand. Yes, you try to compare on your own. All right, and then, so is it all products are expensive? Of course, no. Okay, our home care products and our personal care products, okay, is actually cheaper, okay, compared to the counter brand, if you know how to use it, okay? The cost per unit use is actually cheaper compared to the counter brand. Let's take a look, okay? Today, we try to compare with the X brand, okay, for our personal care and the home care product, but I just compare one product because of the time constraint, okay? The widely used one is our toothpaste. Okay, you see our toothpaste is 22 ringgit. Okay, 22 ringgit. But of course, this is, you can compare the latest price. Okay. Oh, is it lag? Is it lag? Okay. Okay, I'll try my best. Okay. Let me tell you, Amway toothpaste is 22 ringgit. For the O brand and the Sensor brand, is actually expensive than us because they are just 100 gram. All right. For the C brand and the D brand is cheaper than us, okay? Because they are around 200 over gram and they are just selling 16 and 11 ringgit, okay? So let's take a look. But the Glister Amway toothpaste, you just need a peanut size in order for you to brush your teeth. So for one toothpaste, you can actually brush 752 times. Okay, if you squeeze it in the peanut size, please follow the recommendation. Okay, when people ask you to put at the peanut size, please put at the peanut size. Okay, I think. Oh, don't worry. Later I will give you the Q&A. Okay, let's take a look first. So 752 times, if you divide by 2 times, you brush your teeth twice a day. That means you can brush around 776 times, around that. All right. So when I ask my customers, okay, after 11 years, okay, I ask my customer, normally for the C brand and the D brand, 1 year, how many toothpaste that you use? Okay, for the C and the D brand is around 6 per year. Okay, that means the C brand, they will use about 101 ringgit. the D brand, they will use about 67 ringgit. Okay, but if they switch to the glister, they can use for 1 year, right? That means is just a 22 ringgit. Okay, we compare the cheapest one. Okay, the D brand. Okay, 67 ringgit. That means if they switch to the glister, they can save how much? 67 ringgit minus 22 ringgit. That means they can save 45 ringgit 74 cents per person. All right, if they switch to the glister per person. So averagely, there's about 4 people in one family. Okay, so if the whole family using the glister, they can save around 182 ringgit and 96 cents. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you honestly, nowadays, customers, they are not stupid. All right, they're not just believing in what you say. Okay, but the most important thing, when they tried it, when they really can save it, okay, trust me, they will use the product for the rest of their life. All right, so the most important thing is, normally I will ask my customer, when you try the glister, you only have 2 outcomes. Either you can save money or you cannot save money. So if you cannot save money, you are just wasting 22 ringgit, right? But ladies and gentlemen, what if can really help her can save money? You will be saving a lot of money for her whole life. Correct or not? All right. So this is the our glister toothpaste. Okay, let's take a look next. So myth number 7, a lot of people asking this. Not everyone can be successful in direct selling. Is this a myth or the truth? It's the truth. I'll tell you honestly, not everyone can be successful in direct selling. But let me tell you, okay, we have to analyze it. That's the most important thing, okay? Because I like to analyze things, okay? Yes, okay? A lot of people feel it is difficult. Even myself, when I started the business, I feel it was so difficult because I was just a student without the working experience, without selling experience. I never do any businesses before. You try to imagine, I was just like you. I felt it was so difficult at that time. But we have to analyze it. Why some people can be successful? Why? Right? We have to analyze it. We cannot just keep saying, oh, it's so difficult. I mean, if you have this kind of mentality, it's very hard for you to actually to pursue further in any industry because nothing is easy, right? Nothing is easy. But the most important thing, we have to analyze it. Let's analyze it. Okay, wait now. So why someone will fail? Okay, why someone will fail? Why some people will fail? Okay, there are 4 points that make someone fail in the direct selling industry. Okay, first thing, they join a bad company. Second thing, okay, they're distributing the bad products. Third thing, they have a bad team. And the fourth thing, they have a bad attitude. All right. So for the products, I already roughly explained. If you want to know more about the products, you can actually ask your friends, okay, who brought you into the webinar, okay? But don't worry, because our product is backed up with 100% satisfaction guarantee, okay? So that's why you don't need much worry about that, okay? Let's take a look to the company first. Amway company, how good it is, okay? So our company is actually from US, okay, from the Ada, Michigan, okay? And up to date, we have about 1,150 patents granted, 950 scientists and technicians, and 75 R&D laboratories. Okay, this is our HQ in US. Okay, this is the company that you are partnering with. Okay, according to Forbes magazine, okay, we are number 44. Okay, the largest private companies in US. And to your surprise, we are actually on par with a lot of the great company, like others company, like the construction company, retailing company, okay, household, food and tobacco and everything. And we are the top 50 companies, private companies in US. It's not easy for a direct selling company to be the top 50, right? So that's why this is one of the point why I choose the Amway company, okay? And then in terms of direct selling, every year for the 8 years consecutively, we are the top #1 company in the world, #1 direct selling company in the world, okay, for 8 years consecutively, okay? And then in Malaysia, let's talk about Malaysia. In Malaysia, it's a public listed company. It's a public listed company. When you look at the shareholder, okay, it's quite established, okay, like the Amanah Saham Bumi Putra, Kumpulan Wang Persaraan is our EBF, okay, and we have a CIMB Bank and Citigroup, okay, all the big government-linked companies and banks is actually our shareholders, okay, and the most important thing is Amway company is actually zero debt company. All right, you can actually study their annual report. Okay, in terms of their financial position, okay, now Amway they have cash on hand 183.4 million ringgit cash on hand. So a lot of some people might be worried, oh, this company will be collapsed or not. But you try to imagine that during this pandemic, Amway Malaysia alone, okay, they have 183.4 million cash on hand during this pandemic. That's why you see Amway do a lot of charity, correct or not? Okay, like all these things. Okay, a lot of money, okay, for the hospital, for the government, and so on. And even today, our company, Amway company, is being selected as one of the company to discuss, okay, about how to create a better life for the woman and so on. Okay, you can actually study the age market. This is today's news. Okay, so try to imagine that during this pandemic, when a lot of companies facing a lot of problems, facing a lot of cash flow problems, but yet Amway donated more than millions, okay, including all the atmosphere, the air purifier, okay, to the government, and donated cash and donated the sanitizer and so on, more than millions during this pandemic. All right, so Amway is a great company. All right, so let's take a look next. So another thing is, just now I mentioned a few things. Why some people will fail? Because they join a bad company, a company that is not sustainable. Okay. Second thing, the bad products. But I already mentioned about the products roughly to all of you guys. Okay. Third thing, bad team. Okay, let me introduce you to our team. Okay, we are actually from a system called Excellence CBI. Nowadays, everything you do, okay, you require a supporting systems. Okay, why it is so important? Why it is so important? Because when I started this business that time, I don't have any experiences. Okay, thank God. Okay, thanks to the ECY system, because through this system, they're giving me support and training. Okay, to become who am I today. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have confidence, okay, let's say you don't know how to present, you don't know how to do the product demonstration, you don't know how to communicate, don't worry about that, because we have an ECY system to actually to teach and support you. Okay, we have a lot of like a website. We even have, you see, our branches. We have almost in every state. Okay, Alostar, Sungai Petani, Butterworth, Penang, Ipoh, and now the latest one, we even have it in Sarawak. Okay, so a lot of major cities in Malaysia, we have our training system. So that's why you don't need to worry about that. So you must be thinking, but now we are in RMCO, we dare not to go out, we dare not to go to the training center. So don't worry about that. You can use apps. We are the only system, we are the only team that have apps with a system. Okay, you listen carefully. We are the only system, the only team that have apps, okay, that have a systems together. Okay, we heard a lot of people, they're having apps, but that's not enough. You must have apps combined with the supporting system together, then you have a perfect apps. Okay, then our team, ECY system, is the first, okay, to have this thing and the only. All right, so we also have a lot of online events for all of you guys to learn. For example, today topic is about the myth and truth. Okay, we have the Chinese meeting as well. We have the English meeting as well. And then we have the brand experience, the product demonstration. You try to imagine that even we have all the supporting for the training for the products for all of you guys. So all you need to do is fully leverage the online system. You can bring your friends. For example, you don't know how to make bread. okay, you don't know how to make, you don't know how to cook, okay, you can actually just invite your friends to come over or to look at the Zoom, okay, to join our Zoom meeting, and then they can actually learn how to do the bread and so on. Okay, for some of your prospects or some of your customers, they want to know more about the health and supplement, you just invite them, okay, to the Zoom meeting. So we are giving full support to all of you guys. So don't need to worry so much about that. Okay, we can learn step by step. Okay, and we also have a Bahasa meeting. Okay, Bumiputra Bahasa meeting. So okay, you can also invite a lot of your Bumiputra friends, okay, or the Malay speaking friends to actually to join us. Okay, we have the support as well to all of you guys. Okay, so the last one. Okay, just now I said 4 things. Why some people will feel bad company, bad products, bad team. The last one is you. So this is the toughest thing we cannot measure, because success, it takes sacrifices. Okay, there is no free lunch in this world. But the most important thing, if you know that you are joining a good company, if you know that you have a good products, if you know that you have a good team, the last one is you have to be the better version of yourself. That's the only way. Okay, because a lot of people asking me, okay, Wayne, how can I be like you? Actually, it's not hard to be like me. All you need to do is just work hard like me, right? But a lot of people, they are not willing to work hard. Just like a lot of people want to go to heaven, but they are not willing to die. Correct or not? So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, number 2, number 3, we can measure it. We can see it. Okay, we witness it. But number 4, we can measure it. It all depends on you. And then a lot of people, they like to wait. Okay, when the opportunity is right in front of them, they like to wait. They say, next time, let me think about that. When I met the Amway business that time, I was a PhD student. I was so busy with my studies. I need to travel to Antarctica. I need to project presentation. I need to submit this and submit that. I need thesis and so on. But did you know, when my upline explained the Amway marketing plan to me, I joined on the spot, because I know later we become never. Right? A lot of people keep saying later we become never, definitely. Okay, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, now is the best time. You try to imagine that every business, you can build it during MCO, CMCO, even RMCO. If a business you can build during the MCO, that means you can definitely build it in a huge scale when we have no MCO, right? Because we are under essential products. You try to imagine that my group is growing so well during the MCO, okay, even though we cannot go out from our house, because Amway helped us to deliver the products. And all our products are essential products, like a toothpaste, toothbrush, body shampoo, and so on. And now a lot of people want to save money. And now a lot of people want to make more money. So if not now, if now is not the time, then when? Correct or not? If not you, then who? So, ladies and gentlemen, whether you can become successful or not, you have to put in the effort and give it a test, as a serious test. All right? And then lastly, I'll show you some of the photos, okay? Why it is so worth it. Why we put in the time to actually to do the business. You try to imagine, I came from a poor family. I never, ever imagined that one day I can travel with business class. Never. Okay? And then even now we can travel with first class. You try to imagine a poor kampong guy. I came from Ipoh. A poor kampong guy like me, okay, can travel with first class. It's actually God bless. But actually, I like to thank this opportunity. I like to thank to my upline, like Kit Yusen and Yap Jin Fei, because they've given me such a wonderful opportunity that I can build it with just part-time. With just part-time. You don't even need to do it full-time, right? And then these are the places that we travel around. We managed to travel around the world because we put in the efforts. And the effort is just about 3 to 5 years time, right? So this is in Africa. This is in Iceland, Blue Lagoon. This is in Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, Africa, Las Vegas and Dubai, and this is my daddy. I and now my dream is actually to hopefully can bring my family to travel to as many countries as possible. Yesterday, uh, yesterday is it? Yesterday was the Father's Day. I believe that all of you hope can give your daddy a better life. So, ladies and gentlemen, who knows, tonight is the opportunity for you to do that. You can give them a much more better life next year if you do it, if you make a decision today. But if you don't make decision today, with just 30 ringgit to join a membership, then next year will be the same or maybe even worse. Okay, so let me show you. So the last slide. So be the best version of yourself. That's all you need, because you are now looking at the best company, the best team, and the best products. All you need to do is to be the best version of yourself and give yourself more time to go through all the business plan, the marketing plan, the products, and so on. You will be excited like me. So I wish you guys all the best. Okay, and thank you very much. I pass it to the MC. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Thank you so much, Wayne. So we would like to thank Wayne for the wonderful sharing today. So as you can say that there's a lot of myth about Amway business, and I believe that everyone, if you're new in the Amway business, you have a lot of questions and don't know where to start, how to start. As he say that the good system, the good support is very important. That's why what you are doing here right now is the best of you to start the Amway business. So he also mentioned about the expensive product. So in this session, I mean, in this system, you will learn about the product and so on, all the things that you can learn from zero to hero, like how Wayne did today. So we believe that you can do it as well. So Wayne, do you have any Q&A or I?
Maybe a last message to all of you
Yep,
here.
sure.
Yeah, because now we have a promotion. The joining member is just 30 ringgit. So assume that you give yourself an opportunity. Yeah, because just 30 ringgit, try to imagine that 30 ringgit, I couldn't even do a burger ramli business, correct or not? So give yourself a chance, okay? Join a member with just 30 ringgit and use the membership status to know more about the business, okay? You will definitely won't regret about that, all right? So I wish all of you guys the best, and next year give your daddy the best gift ever, all right? That is your success. Thank you.